He's been touring vaccination sites around the country, focusing on equal access for all communities. KVU reporters Emily Goodell and Drew Miller followed Emhoff as he spoke with Yakima Nation representatives and toured the FEMA mass vaccination site at State Fair Park with Governor Inslee.
Second Gentleman Douglas Emhoff's visit to the Yakima Valley started out at Legends Casino in Toppenish, where he met with the Yakima Nation Tribal Council to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on their community.
The pandemic has really taken a disproportionate toll on Native American communities and your community as well.
About 1,200 people on the Yakima Reservation have tested positive for the virus over the past year, and 49 have died.
We've had a difficult time continue to provide the services that our tribal members expect and our community expects.
Following the meeting, Emhoff took a tour of the Yakima Nation Cultural Center to learn more about the people and their history. Then he headed to his last stop of the day, the federally funded mass vaccination site at State Fair Park in Yakima, where he was joined by Governor Jay Inslee.
And I told the second gentleman, this means a lot to us because he came to listen to us. He came to listen to the people and how to make this vaccine plan work.
It's just an honor to be in this community, to see this in action, to see hope in action, the help that is here, the hope that we're going to have in the future.
In Yakima County, Emily Goodell, KVU Local News.
At the same time, officials had to shut down the federal courthouse in Yakima for what they thought was a suspicious package. Yakima police say a U.S. Marshal in charge of X-ring deliveries saw a UPS package that looked like it had bomb-making material in it. Officials evacuated the courthouse and some other nearby buildings and brought in the bomb squad to investigate. Yakima Valley Emergency Management says the package turned out to be an electronic device with some cables and was luckily not a threat. But it certainly was a beautiful day for visiting Yakima and taking a tour. My goodness, I wanted to be outside all day.
Who didn't? It was just gorgeous. So I hope you got some time to be outside today, everyone. Let's take a look at the radar. And folks, we are looking at clear skies, but we do have some cloud coverage coming in. And you see that pressure system looming, that blue kind of line that is coming in from the Pacific. Well, that's going to bring us some winds tomorrow and more cloud coverage, especially for the Yakima Valley. Look at that, 70 degrees, just a little bit of wind out there. A beautiful evening. Of course, after the show, hopefully you can get out there and enjoy it a little bit tonight. In the Yakima region, 67 and sunny, variable winds. So a windy, cooler day tomorrow. I'll give you all the details on that. My full forecast coming up.
Dozens of people gathered this morning in Prosser to honor a fallen firefighter who spent over a decade volunteering in our area. KVU's Ellie Nakamoto White shares the impact he had on the community.
Mourners gathering to honor Luis Lopez, a firefighter who spent more than 12 years volunteering with the West Benton Fire Rescue and the Franklin County Fire District 1. He passed away on March 27th to complications from COVID-19. A procession held in his honor brought dozens of cars and trucks to Sacred Heart in Prosser. Friends and family say he frequented public education events and parades, even taking on the role of Santa Claus during the annual holiday tour. And officials say firefighter Lopez responded to over 1,600 emergencies while logging over 700 hours of training. Lopez is survived by his wife and children, but his legacy will continue to live on. In Prosser, Ellie Nakamoto White, KVU Local News.